Hi there. Welcome to episode 8 of Dad's Train Room. Today we're going to be talking about our platform build and what we've achieved with it so far and our plans for what we plan on doing with it in the future. It'll be really fun. I've just completed printing the bricks for my wall. Each one has this little tab on it, so I have plenty of overhang so I can put the next brick in there. I can glue it up nice and solid. I'm also planning on using the tabs to put little bracing going across so it'll be ribbed, make it stronger, still be fairly lightweight, but it also gives me, when I make the top pieces, the brick top pieces, it gives me a good surface to glue them on so I don't have to worry about flexing nearly as much. It also allows me to leave this hollow underneath so I have plenty of room for wiring for my lights and for my sign. I envision this going right about here. Putting a couple of benches underneath it so people have a place to sit and get out of the sun and the rain that having an indoor layout really doesn't have, but in my imagination they want it and it really looks neat. When I put in the original one, I ran the ballast afterwards and went right up to the bricks. When I put in this one, it's a slightly different size and the ballast isn't going to look quite right because there can be gaps in that in there and it's going to cause some problems. That's easily remedied because even though it's glued in place, I used Mod Podge. Well, I used a 50-50 split between Mod Podge and water with just a little bit of rubbing alcohol to break up the surface tension so it'll get down inside of there. I'll pour a little bit of rubbing alcohol here and that will break up temporarily the glue, and you can scoop it out with your hand, no problem. Set it to the side, put this in place after you paint it, then I can put down the ballast back again. That way it'll go right up to it and it'll look like it's supposed to. Hey Linus, did you ever hear about the train engineer that would only operate express trains?
No, I haven't, Dad.
He had a one-track mind.
Ah, Dad jokes.
The only disadvantage that I've really found with a 3D printer is the time it takes. But in actuality, I set it up, it prints, and it's not really time that I have to sit there at the printer, but it's time it takes it for it to actually get done printing. For the bricks that I've done for this outline, that was actually about 24 hours total to do it all. If you noticed on my layout, well, from before, I have a dark gray and I have a dark brown for my ballast. Well, that's because just like any real railroad, I had supplier problems. I couldn't get the gray that I like so much, but I do kind of like the brown, and I have seen quite a few places in the country where they do use it. It's what was available. So, that's what we used. I suppose some of you are wondering, how did Dad's Train Room end up on Twitter for LGB? Well, it's simple. I have a pen pal at LGB who asked. We thought it was a great idea. To explain what a pen pal is, since, well, nowadays not a lot of people actually know what they are, I'll give you the example. To help me, I'm going to use Andrew here. Say hi, Andrew. Hey. Andrew's going to be LGB. So, a while back, I sent a letter to LGB. Not like the traditional letters, but an email. Because I'm all modern and stuff. So, I said hello to LGB because I've been using their products for years. And I like the quality of them. So I sent an email just to the company and said thank you. Well, I didn't really expect a response, but I did get a response. They sent an email back. They thanked me for saying nice things about them. Over the course of a couple of years, I've been exchanging emails back and forth with what has become to be a good friend, Stacy. I couldn't even tell you what Stacy looks like. Stacy can tell you what I look like because we have Dad's train room. And the occasional pictures I send to LGB from some of the shows that we've done to show what a good time we're having. But that was basically it. Stacy asked, and we said yes. And we really do appreciate everybody coming to look at it. That's all the time we have today for Dad's Train Room. I hope you're having some fun watching with the build of the platform. If anybody has suggestions for something we may be forgetting for the platform, please let us know. We really like to talk to everybody. That's one of the reasons that doing a train table and taking it to shows is so much fun. We get to meet people and we get to talk about all kinds of neat things. I'd like to also put out a very special thanks to Stacy. The kids really were excited to find their name in print. They're like celebrities now. Please join in next week or come to our page. Take a look at the other videos. We're having a lot of fun making them. And hopefully they're getting a little better as we go. Bye.